Alright, so today we're looking at my Western Electric Trimline telephone, model 220. This one is dated 77131, which translates to 131st day, or May 11th of 1977. This is a wall mount, as you can see, model 220. Now, cool thing about the older Trimline telephones is that the cradle chassis of the desk versus wall Trimline telephones was completely different, but it actually had the same handset. Like, the handset is identical across desk and wall. It has to do with the cradle itself. So the wall-mounted ones had a significantly larger cradle that extends forward because the hook switch comes out closer to the front here versus just being a little lever along the side there. Yes. So that, and also that it had to be wide enough. Well, like I said, it gets, I don't know how easily you can see that, but this is also designed in a way it flares out toward the back to make space for the mounting plate on the back that would connect to a wall jack. Now this one, being model 220, has a rotary dial. And if you listen, I don't know if you can hear that, it does have a dial tone. It's copper wire network. I don't know how much longer we're gonna have that. I hope someone changes their mind about this, because this is a really bad idea in my personal opinion. Now, about the Trimlines, what made them so futuristic is not just having the dial in the handset, but also this secondary hang-up button or mechanical flash or hook switch or whatever, call it what you like. Basically, if I dial a number, so you listen, I got dial tone now, and I'm gonna dial a number. Oh, you see, don't have dial tone now, but I messed up that number, so I gotta press this button, and now it basically acts as clearing the line, and I release it, and now you have dial tone again, and I can dial again. Right. And another thing about this one, I believe, would have been hardwired originally. They converted them to modular. This is not the original cord. The original cord was very long and very tangled, so I just decided to replace it. Yeah, it's a bit contrasting in color. This would have originally been white, I believe, but it's turned a lovely shade of ivory over the years from the way plastic reacts with light. What else? Now, I can't record while I make a call, so to get a video of this ringing, I'd have to use somebody else's phone and do that, so that'll have to wait. What else? So yeah, this telephone, what was I gonna say? Oh, right. So, bear with me, I'm tired. What was super futuristic about the Trimlines is not just they had this secondary hang-up button and the dials in the handset, well, that, but also, you know, because it had to be in the handset, they shrunk it down enough that there's actually no space between the 0 and the 1 that you could dial a 1. You see, it's right at the finger stop already. So it's got a moving spring-loaded finger stop. Hang-up button. So that way, if I want to dial a 1 or a 0 or anything, you have to pull it to right there. You can see that little notch. These also, if the dials used to light up, you probably can't see it now. I actually don't even know if this one lights up anymore. The bulb's probably burnt out. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's all I really have to say about this phone. I'm not a huge fan of these. Design-wise, they're cool, but because of this design and having to shrink everything except the ringer to fit in the handset, it's really hard to hear on them for both the person using this phone and the person on the other end of the line. So I'm going to be replacing this with another phone, which you will see in a short while. I'm not going to say what it is yet. I'm going to say it's cool, and it's a pretty standard phone, but it is touch tone. So yeah, take your guesses, and I'll see you next time. Bye.